Amon-Ra St. Brown is one of the best receivers in the NFL. And in week one, he really didn't come off as one of those guys. And even though they won the game 26-20 versus the Rams, he had a pedestrian 3 for 34 yards. Now go back to week two. He came back to looking like one of the best receivers in the NFL. Now, the flip side of that is they lost to the Buccaneers 16-20. But Amon-Ra was back to being his old self, and I think they're going to round out him being the guy that we know and love from last year. He had 19 targets, 11 catches, 119 yards. .8 yards per catch, 32 yards a yak, average target 9.6, and 2.4 average yards of separation. Let's take a look at some of Amon-Ra's routes and catches and kind of look at the usage from his OC Johnson and how they use him versus how they used him versus Tampa Bay. Welcome back to More Sip to Tally. I'm your host, Coach Evans. Run that intro. All right, let's get into how Ben Johnson employs Amon-Ra St. Brown and how he, uses him in the different formations and the different routes to get him back on track. Again, that week one, 3 for 31, even though they won, was not likely of what Amon-Ra brings every week. And then he got back on track this week and they lost. I know that ain't saying a lot, but you want Amon-Ra catching the ball. You want the ball to be in one of your best players' hands as much as possible. Let's look quick out. And I love it's a natural rub. It's a natural rub for Amon-Ra. And you see Tampa just trying to bracket. They're trying to bracket with all three of these guys. They're trying to take these three receivers and bracket them all. You see, they kind of get lost with it. And so what happens is, and as I slow play it, I'm figuring it out. On the outside right here, these two guys are man to man. They man to man. So you're trying to in and out with the next two guys. And that's why you see, this inside guy, which is right here, he tries to pass Amon-Ra off. And, it kind of lose him for a second. And then the outside guys kind of late getting to it. But it's just a natural rub. And, I don't know if Johnson kind of knew that because they put them in the situation earlier. But that's what happens here. And, you just get him the ball the best you can. The best you can. And you see the pass off right there. You're the best you can. Now, actually, had Goff been looking, he had a big ball over top. But we talking about Amon-Ra right now. Never go broke taking change, and that's your change right there. Because Amon-Ra gonna always spin. Let's go to this one right here. Your slot. The guy's trying to press him. Nope. He creates another natural rub with the defender, with his own defender, and they trying to play man up under. He just runs. I think this is Dean. Dean. I don't think Dean with them no more. I don't remember the defender's name for Tampa Bay, but he just creates a natural rub with the linebacker. Linebacker's trying to get to the tight end, and Amon-Ra just runs the corner right into him, and now he gets himself free. Gets a good ball from Goff. Good ball from Goff. Gets it way before the safety can come down and try to lower some kind of boom. Gives Amon-Ra a chance to run after the catch. His awareness is so good in his route running, and toughness, and just situational awareness, situational spacing. Just take the hit. And what I love about this is, now it's two things that can happen here. He has a corner route. He takes this little bump, and he has his corner route. Now in coaching circles, the quarterback is supposed to see this and flatten him out. He's supposed to still run it high, and the quarterback's supposed to flatten him out. But I think the higher you go up in football, you realize that, hey, I got this guy sitting here. I can't run my corner out. I better flatten it out and make it look more like a sail. So I don't know if Amon Ra does that instinctively or the ball flattens him out. Let's see if we can figure it out. Because he know he can't get over top of that corner right now. The ball's out. So I think it's a little bit of both. I think golf season and Amon Ra realizes that we're not going to get on top of that corner. So we might as well just flatten this on out, make it look more like a sail instead of a corner route. But again, this is post snap adjustments, high football IQ by golf and Amon Ra. He always get open on one of these. Like Johnson just have great concepts to put safeties in conflict. Now I don't know what Jameson doing with this little stutter down here. But wrong graphic. My bad. Players mess up. Give me a little grace. He's gonna try to take the top off with this post. We had this little sit down right here to try to occupy the middle of the field, guys. And you're gonna have a Amon Ra coming with this deep over from all the way across the field. 11's trying to take the middle of the field. And the play action helped too, because look at 52 and 3 and all these other guys trying to get back after the play action. 11's clearing it out. And look at this, all this space he got to work with. All this space over here to work with. And you know he's going to get a good ball with that much space to work with. So not only did the play action give him the space he needed, the play design too. Because even if you had a flat defender, he has to kind of sync up on Montgomery that's in the flats right here. So you really, high low on the flat defender if they have one. Great play design. We'll end it with this one right here. Got him in the slot up here at the top of your screen. Just spacing. Just understanding spacing. Realize, this whole time he's running trying to see what this number 23 is going to do. When 23 goes to the flats, I'm going to just sit this thing up. I'm going to hitch this thing up. He gets it. And what I love about this is he gets it and goes straight up the field. No chance to wiggle, no trying to jump back and get extra yards. Get it and get vertical. Get it and get vertical. By him getting it and getting vertical right now, he catches this ball on the 8. By not playing with and get vertical right now, he's tackled at the 2. That's 6 extra yards. And I love that about him. Love that about him. He don't play around with it. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid. Goes about his business, and we all saw it with him playing with that injury from not Hard Knocks, but Receiver on Netflix. So this is my 2 cents on Amon Ra's. I ain't gonna say rebirth, but his better game from week 1, his bounce back game, so to speak. Even though they lost the game, but we got the version of Amon Ra that we are used to seeing, every week in and week out. So this is Coach Evans with another episode of More Sip to Tally. I appreciate you guys for coming through. Do me a favor and hit that like button if you're still here. Also, if you have not subscribed, do that as well and hit the bell if you want to be notified when the rest of these videos drop throughout the 2024 season. I appreciate you guys for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Peace and love.